Yo, what's good? It's definitely dark in here. I'm in my car right now, and I'm gonna show you guys something. So if you look here, you can see my dash. You can see that it's not very well lit at all. Like, it's just the lights behind the numbers. But I'm gonna show you how to go from that to that. Super bright. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. So, we're in the garage. Shut the door, make sure the door's all shut. Alright, we're good. So, we're in the garage. You guys are gonna see the mess. Excuse the mess. Come over here and turn my other lights on. By the way, these lights right here, baller. Watch this. Ready? You guys see how dark it is? Ready? Bam! That's just one. I got two of these motherfuckers. Bam! Bright as hell. Alright, so to show you guys what I was doing, how I got that. Welcome to the land of lost clusters. There's another one down there. None of them work. So, but we're just gonna go. We're gonna take this is actually the cluster that came out of the car, my red car, my Darla, when I bought it. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna set this, my camera up on the tripod somewhere here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I was doing and how I do it. Alright, so here we go. I have a cluster here. So this thing, I already took this off. I guess I should have. So this big bulb goes in the back here, and this wire, I'll put it back together real quick. So this wire goes all the way up, around here, and then to here, and then it actually goes in the top of the cluster right here. So you have a light bulb here and a light bulb here, and this is what we're going to not really mess with, but this is the lights. These two lights are what's going to make the cluster as bright as you just saw. So first things first, obviously you want to take this out. So how I do it, I just take it completely off, just set it to the side. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this clear plastic cover. So it's pretty easy to do. There's just little tabs, as you can see. There's just a little tab right there, and then they're kind of all the way around the cluster. You can use a flathead, but it's not necessary. As you can see, you just put a little bit of pressure, and this thing will start to literally just come apart. You don't have to push too hard on any of these, and then this just comes right off. So once you have this out of the way, you can just kind of throw it to the side. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this strip right here, this black strip, this is what we're going to be taking out of this cluster. In order to do that, we need to get this black outer piece off. And it's the same thing as the plastic piece, the clear plastic piece. You have tabs all the way around the cluster. Just be careful with this because you have these tabs here. There's one here and there's a tab here. And as you get this apart, you're gonna have to push these tabs out and pull this off at the same time. It's kind of weird, but so you're just gonna go around, put a little bit of pressure. As you can see, again, it doesn't take a whole lot to get this off. You can pretty much just use your fingers. Don't be too rough with it because it is plastic; it will break. So now, once you get to this point, you gotta pull out on these tabs and pull the bezel off. So you get, as you can see, it begins to move. And yeah, this works on EKs for sure. That's what this cluster's out of. I'm not sure if it works on anything else as far as EGs, EFs, anything like that. I want to say I did it in my EF hatch back in the day, but I don't really remember. So anyway, this comes off. Just check it out. I want to say I did it in my EF hatch, but again, I don't really remember. I don't know. Anyway, so once you get this off, just set the cluster to the side. We don't need the actual cluster anymore. Like I said, we're going to be messing with this strip right here. So as you can see, you have the 4 blue holes, and that is all the light that this strip lets into into the cluster from the top. So all your other lighting comes from behind the actual gauges themselves. through, you know, various light bulbs and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna remove this strip, and it's very easy. All you do, super easy to do. You're just gonna push it up. Like, as you can see, it starts to come up like right away, and you just pop it off. Very easy to put back on. If you want to put it back on, just all you're gonna do is, so if say you do this and you don't like it, it's just too bright for you, and for some people it is. You just pop all the little tabs back on, and there you go. Your tent strip, this is called a tent strip, it is back in. So yeah, we're just gonna pop this out, and just if you ever think you might want to put this back in, keep it, put it in a safe spot, safe place. If you lose it, you can always go to the junkyard, rip a cluster apart in about 5 minutes, and yeah, you can pull one out of a cluster. So now we're gonna put this back together. So you're gonna grab your cluster. You're just gonna set the bezel back on it, making sure to align all your tabs, and you're just gonna slowly push them on there until they latch. Same thing with this. Now you're gonna want to push. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can just push down, push in and down, and these tabs will pop back over the edges. So push it in, push it down, and it'll pop back on. Yeah, and then just make sure all the tabs are pushed all the way in until they click, and then you take your, and as you can see now, you have no tent strip in here. You have nothing to block any of the light that these two little light bulbs, and they are little. Like I said, you can do LEDs if you want. What you just saw was just the normal halogen lights. I do not have LEDs in there. And then you take the clear plastic cover. Be sure to get it over your trip meter reset. And again, align all the tabs. Like these were not aligned. There you go. We're going to align all the tabs, and we're going to push this back together. And we're just going to reinstall the cluster. Alright guys, that's going to be it. That's all I have for you today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get the bell on so you don't ever miss a video that I drop, and until next time, deuces.